Happy Wednesday, pleasant good morning. It's Sherice Lanae again, and this morning I quickly want to speak to you and encourage you about being grateful. No, this has been on my heart for actually a few weeks. Just being grateful for where you are and for what you have and for what God is doing in your life, and really not comparing yourself to other people. You got to be grateful for every season and every situation and every circumstance. The other day I was thinking about how there's so many people in America who have taken these trips to Dubai a lot of these foreign countries, and it's like maybe a couple years ago it was a big thing. Like everybody's going to Dubai um, in the Middle East, and uh, apparently, it's so expensive to be there. It's expensive to fly there, but you will have a great time. And they say the people are nice, and the city is beautiful. It's a man-made city, and so, but it's expensive. It's extremely expensive to go. And so, I thought to myself, I was like, you know, what about those that can't afford to go to Dubai? They need to know that. Look, if you can't go to Dubai to enjoy yourself, of course you can. You save up your money, you could go, okay? But if you can't make it to Dubai right now, maybe you can go to Dominican Republic, someplace that's closer to where you live, someplace that's less expensive. If you can't get to Dominican Republic, then guess what? If you're in America, go to Dallas, Texas, right? If you can't get to Dallas, Texas, then maybe you can go to a city inside your state, like another city that's in your state. If you can't do that, go to downtown in your area. If you can't get to downtown in your area and enjoy, go down the street. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go down the street, go over there, to be funny, just a little comedy. But, wherever you are in your life, you find that joy, you find that place, you find where you can go on little vacations or treat yourself in the framework or in the budget that you exist in, because what does it make sense to go and take out a loan and borrow money just so you can keep up with the Joneses and do what everybody else is doing? Like you have to live on your level. You have to act your wage. You know how to say act your age? They also have act your wage, WAGE. You want to be grateful for what you have and enjoy what God has given you in the season that you're in. You know, if you want to take a trip that's expensive, you have the option to save your money and build little by little until you can get there. But if right now the most that you can do is go to treat yourself at a local restaurant, then you do that. You take your family, and guess what? And if you can't afford to go to a local restaurant, then maybe you need to create a little restaurant for yourself in your house, instead of doing a vacation, do a staycation. But just be grateful and don't compare yourself to what other people are doing, comparing your life. Oh, these people are flying here, there, and everywhere. Actually, be grateful for them, be happy for them. You know, you want to rejoice when other people are rejoicing, but don't down yourself and beat yourself down because you cannot go where other people are going and do what other people are doing. Whatever level you're on, whatever level you're on, you enjoy that place and you build to get to that next place. Good morning. I see people are saying hello. Hey Godzilla. Hey Marshmallow. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you love these glasses. I'll share more about glasses in the future, but today not right now. But yeah, I'm just encouraging everyone to be grateful for the season that you're in and where you're at in your life. We're all at different stages, and everybody's pockets are not the same. Everybody's budget is not the same. Be grateful for what you have. And as you see on social media, people, and living their lives and enjoying their lives, you enjoy your life too. I've seen so many people go to Dubai. As a matter of fact, I have some family that just went overseas. We weren't able to be a part of that trip this time, but we're making plans to be a part of the next trip. But right now we couldn't go on that trip. We just couldn't. We have other things and other responsibilities and other goals that we're working towards, and so that's just what it is. So, like I said in the beginning, if you can't go to Dubai, then go to Dallas, City, or go to Dallas, Texas. You can't make it to Dallas, Texas. The downtown area and enjoy your time over there. If you can't go to downtown, and I'm just being funny, go down the street. If you can't go down the street, go over there. Okay, wherever there is, just enjoy at the level that you're at. You know, some of us are living beyond our means. You know, we make, let's say you make $3,000 a month. Some people make less than that, but let's say you make $3,000 a month, or even $5,000 a month. You are paying $4,000 just to live where you're living. That's like your whole check. That's all your money. That's all your money. You're making $10,000, and where you live, you're paying $8,000 to live it. That's all your money. That's crazy. No, 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 no. You know, live within your means, act your wage, get a real budget, and live within your budget. And that way you can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So if you in Dubai, that means you got the money to go there. So if you in Dubai, you got that money to enjoy your trip there. I don't even know how much a trip to Dubai costs, but I know it's across it's way across on the other side of the world from where I am. And from the people that I know that have gone, it's expensive. And so, save your money to go. If you want to go, plan and go. But if you can't go right now, it's okay. Go where you can go and enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy yourself. If you can't go to Ruth Chris to eat tonight, then maybe you need to go to the Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go to the Cheesecake Factory, go to Steak and Shake. And if you can't even go there, just go to the store, buy your own steak, get you a TikTok video, YouTube video, learn how to cook that steak up and enjoy, and be grateful for where you are and what God is doing in your life in this season. Because there's a blessing in being grateful. When you complain all the time and you compare yourself to other people all the time, it just brings you down. It brings you down, and it really stops you and halts you from moving forward. God said in His Word, "Do everything without murmuring and complaining." And so, if you want God to bless you and you want to get increase and you want all these other things, one thing that you definitely need to do is not complain and not compare yourself to other people. If you read the Bible and you see in the book of Exodus, the people of Israel were complaining all the time, and it says that's one of the reasons why they had to stay in the wilderness all years, because they were just murmuring and complaining all the time. So don't do that. Be grateful, give thanks for whatever you have. If you have $1, Lord, thank you for this dollar. If you have $10, Lord, thank you for this $10. If you have 100, thank you for this 100. Whatever you have, thank you for this job I have, God. Thank you for the ability to make money and to gain wealth, and ask God for wisdom on how to get more. But don't be ungrateful. And then find ways to enjoy on the level financially that you are in, and enjoy that. And as you continue to grow and move forward in other things, you'll enjoy and just continue to build on that. But that's all I had to say. Good morning again, Godzilla. Good morning again. Have an amazing day, you guys. I love y'all. Remember, successfully waiting for Mr. Right boot camp. That happens periodically. If you want more information on that, you can just check my channel. I have information on that. Or go to ShericeLanae.com, ShericeLanae.com. Let's see, I have Psalm 91 and Raining, my two singles that are out, as well as I have an upcoming performance, ministry performance. I'm looking forward to sharing more information about that. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.